What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boston Clinic. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, the YTBC. We working. Don't forget, if you want to donate, we got a lot of things coming. Live show lined up for tomorrow. And radio show in the future, and giving out shirts and different stuff we got planned. And hopefully we can execute. Also on a new channel page in the description to the tech channel. Learn how to cut that cable cost to get rid of it all together and cut Netflix out. Few videos over there already. All these links are in the description. But we back and we talking about the talent shift in boxing in 2018. We talking about guys that are no longer top tier fighters, that they can find their way out, they find their way to the gatekeeper and go to the gate and get the keys and guard the gate. And not saying that all these guys are gatekeepers at this point, but they're trending that way. Pacquiao, Donaire, Rigondeaux. Not because of Rigondeaux, because of one loss, because of what boxing has done to Rigondeaux, that he's going to have to just be that gatekeeper. I mean, he can be a world champion again, but it don't seem like these sanctioned belt bodies want him giving that opportunity. So he's going to get a fight how he gets it. And I think he's going to have to be the litmus test and the stepping stone for a lot of guys. And that's a huge step to step over and Guillermo Rigondeaux. But I just think that's where you're at in the sport of boxing right now. Amir Khan, been knocked out, took a long time out, still talent, but don't seem like the punch threshold is there on the chin. Brandon Rios, Bam Bam Rios, slurring and don't look the same, look slow. Lamont Peterson, I anticipate after next Saturday he won't be seen in the same light. He's just another guy, unless he has a phenomenal performance, which I don't see coming. And if he beats Errol Spence don't need to be in the same breath with Crawford and Thurman. If Spence even struggles iota with Lamont Peterson, he don't need to be in that conversation. But that's another talk for another day. And Broner, I think he's already there as a gatekeeper. He's trying to spin it like, oh, I can do better, I try harder, and make these excuses. But the point I'm saying is, it's a talent shift coming. You know, as great talent comes in and good talent comes in, you know, somebody got to fall from graces. There's only 4 belts in each championship, each class, and somebody got to fall back. You know, as people, come, people got to go, and people got to shift and switch their roles. And I think these guys and some other guys, you can say Kell Brook in there, and some other guys out there, got to shift their role into being, contenders if they want to continue to make a living in boxing. The way boxing is made up, yeah, some of these guys can get title shots, and by the right matchmaking, they could become world titleists again. But I'm just saying right now, it just seems like these guys are pretty much on their way, if not already gatekeepers, And if they want to continue to make a living in the sport, they're going to have to be like Luis Collazo was, and maybe they can upset some of the new talent coming in, because you do have new talent that's ready to bubble. I mean, you got Shakur Stevenson, you got Richard Hitchens, Michael Conlon. I mean, you got a lot of new talent, and a lot of talent that we haven't heard of in the divisions that's ready to crack. You got Madonna, younger brother. I mean, all these young guys. Nathaniel Gallimore coming. I mean, Caleb Planet's coming. You got a lot of different young guys that's coming, and they want their spot. And it's a youth movement coming. And when Hall of Famers move out, prospects become contenders. Contenders become world champions. And world champions start to fight each other. Somebody got to get pushed out the rankings, And I'm just keeping it real. Some people, a lot of these guys, they're not going to admit to being a gatekeeper. But obviously, they want to continue to make money. They want to continue to contribute to the sport of boxing. And could they upset some of these young guys and young champions? Possibly. They have a lot of talent here. But as it stands right now, a lot of these guys are trending more of a gatekeeper than, being world champions. Because they can't go back being prospects. They could be contenders. But, at the point that some of these guys are contenders, which they all have been world champions before, you're a gatekeeper at that point. It's no longer, I'm a contender, at the weight class. Hey, you done got your championships, you done did your thing. But right now, nobody looks at you as being a real threat to being the king of the throne at these guys' division no more. Maybe Pacquiao, but after the Jeff Horn fight, I think he changed a lot of people's opinions on himself and know that, he's not taking boxing serious and he's past his prime. We just seen Broner so many times. We know what he about, his excuse after excuse. He not what we thought he was going to be. And he started to become, he started to lose his edge. He might become a little bit punch drunk as well, too. Nonito Donaire, we seen him. He got drugged by Rigondeaux, got drugged by Walters. Amir Khan, he's been knocked out several times. He's getting older. He can't bounce back like he used to. Rio slurring and slow as ever. And Peterson, he hasn't had a big win in a long time. People say, the Danny Garcia fight. Well, he came up short. You know, he going to a weight class that he really don't fit in 147, and I expect, you know, Earl Spence to make him into a real gatekeeper or retire him. That's the type of fight it is, in my opinion. And Rickety, I just told you the system broke him. You know, obviously, you know, one loss, and, you know, I understand it's one loss, but nobody's going to give him the golden pipeline to a championship level fight. He's going to have to earn it by fighting some tough contenders and some tough young potential champions. And, you know, he can do that, but, you know, mentally, where is he at? He took a lot of verbal and abuse over the line by talking on that smack to Vasily Lomachenko. Who knows? He's like 40 years old, you know, so he's older. And a lot of these guys are older, and like I said, a new talent is coming. They're not waiting. The Regis Progresses, the Josh Taylors, they're not waiting, you know. They're not waiting for their time. You know, Josh Taylor, you know, Josh Kelly. I mean, these guys are not waiting. They want their time, they shot now, and they're coming. And like I said, as new talent comes in, old talent retires, old champions, they got exposed and got beat, or in a particular position like that, they got to become the gatekeepers. You know, a lot of these guys are becoming the gatekeepers in this picture, and there's probably much more to come. But it's not a bad position to have, especially when you're rolling with Al or you're getting money. So it's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about it. We go.